Welcome to Corey's Conscious Living.
Hi guys, do you want to be in the cat club? Do you know what the cat club is? Heidi, Cherry and Vaya have an exclusive club for members to come and join. It's $7 a month. Every 7th of the month you get 3 exclusive Heidi, Cherry and Vaya stories that only you get to listen to. No one else that's not in the club gets to get these stories, so they're very special. If you want to know more about it, get a guardian or your mum and dad to help you to look at the link below the video to check out the cat club. Namaste, my little friend. Enjoy your story.
Are you ready to meditate with Corey? Make sure that you're laying down and you're all comfortable and snuggly and warm in your bed so that you can relax your body and hopefully fall asleep and have the bestest dreams. Only good dreams. No bad dreams, just good dreams. Evangeline was on her back garden with some of her friends. Annika, Josie, Julia, Avalise, and her big brother Joe. They were having a dance-off and a singing competition. Evangeline loved to sing and dance and basically have fun. So, this was perfect. They were having a really nice time. The dog, Carmen, was out there. She was just lazing around. And also, Evangeline had lined up an audience on the chairs with some of her stuffies. There was Bun Bun Bunny, and there was Chocolate Chip, and also Cheetah was sat there, all as if they were watching the performance. There was a knock on the door, and Evangeline's mum let in some other friends. She sent them out to the back garden. Heidi, Cherry, and Vaya walked over to where the group of kids were, all singing and dancing. Evangeline noticed first and gave the cats a big hug. Cherry said, "OMG, you're doing my favourite. You're doing my favourite thing to do in the entire world, Evangeline. Oh, I love you more already. I'm the bestest singer. I am like the bestest singer. I'm such a good singer. I am such a good dancer. Such a good singer. Oh, this is like my perfect play date. Oh, I can't wait. Whose turn is it? What's happening? Who's in line? Who's done what?" Heidi gave Evangeline a hug and all the other kids hugs and said that they were really happy that they'd been invited to come over and just hang out and sing and dance. Vaya said that she loved karaoke too. Yeah, it's so nice to sing. I like to sing too. I'm a little bit shy sometimes, and I definitely don't like to sing in front of crowds. But I like your crowd, Evangeline. I really like your stuffies. They're very, very cute. And of course, all of your friends are so sweet and nice. Heidi said she wasn't really into dancing. "I've not quite got the knack of it. I keep trying," she said, "but I'd rather do math and probably read a book, if that's okay with everyone. I always bring a book. I have one in my backpack." Evangeline said, "That's fine. You do whatever makes you happy. In the meantime, I'm going to go sing a song." Evangeline grabbed a hold of the mic on the karaoke and started to sing a song. All of her friends were jumping around, very happy, laughing and dancing and singing along with her. Cherry was already dancing with all the other kids. They all sang song after song after song, and then Cherry slumped down on the grass next to Carmen, Evangeline's dog. Carmen just raised her eyebrows a little bit. Cherry said, "OMG, I'm so tired. I'm having so much fun. Do you like to sing and dance, Carmen?" Carmen just went, as if to say, not really. "Are you a dog of many words, Carmen?" said Cherry. Carmen said, I do like to have a chat with Evangeline, though." "You talk to Evangeline?" Carmen said, "Yeah, Evangeline listens to all the animals. She's very good at talking to animals. She knows what they're saying. She knows how they're feeling. She knows if they're happy or sad or if they need something. I barely really have to say anything. She just kind of feels me and knows exactly what kind of day I'm having. It's very nice. She's like an animal whisperer. Cherry said, "You know, I could tell that about Evangeline. You know how I could tell? Because she's so sensitive. She's so sensitive, right? Sensitive as in, like, she's just aware, you know? She's like, I don't know, she can read people and she can feel people and, you know, she's like, just sensitive like that. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that blackbird over there in the tree, if it landed, if Evangeline could talk to it and find out what's going on with its day and how it's doing and if it's got any little eggs up there or if it's trying to build a nest or anything like that, do you think she'd be able to tell us?" Carmen said, as if to say, "Yeah, probably." Cherry ran over to Evangeline and said, "Evangeline, animal whisperer, I want to talk to you." Evangeline sat down and stopped dancing. She was bouncing all over the garden. She was breathing heavy. She said, "Oh, I need to take some slower breaths. Slow down a little bit." She started to take nice big deep breaths. Cherry said, "Oh, you're good at that, aren't you? I can tell you're good at that. We learned that in school. We learned to do all these different breathing techniques that help you to calm down or just be more mindful or be more quiet. And if you're like stressed and you've been like really stressed over something at school, then you can do like certain ones that where you breathe and you can just like belly breathe as if your belly's like a balloon and it breathes in and it breathes out, and the more you do it, the more you calm down and the more you feel really good about the world. Oh, you're so smart, Evangeline. You're so smart. Just like me. You're just like me. Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to talk to you about that bird in that tree over there, that blackbird. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Evangeline turned around and looked at the blackbird. She got quiet for a minute. Cherry said, "Why are you quiet? Are you connecting? Are you like reading that bird's thoughts?" Evangeline said, "No, Cherry. I was just waiting to see what you were going to say next." Cherry said, "Oh, I thought you were being all psychic or something and you were reading that blackbird's thoughts." "Oh, right, no. What I wanted to ask you is, do you think that since you like to talk to animals and all that, and you're so good at talking to me and Heidi and Vaya, and obviously you talk to Carmen because Carmen says you're talking all the time, and she doesn't need to talk very much because you can just sense how she feels and you know her so well. Do you think you could talk to that bird over there? Because I'd really like to know if that bird has any eggs." "Well, it depends on the bird, and if the bird wants to be near me. I'm not going to go over and be near the bird if I'm going to scare the bird, because that's not very nice to the animal, is it?" Cherry said, "Oh, no, I would never do that." "Oh, I thought that's what you had to do. Kind of just go over there and invade its space and say, 'Hey, you, birdie, can you tell me, have you got any eggs?'" Evangeline said, "No, Cherry, no, it's not like that. You have to warm up to the animal. The animal has to feel as if it trusts you. You know, like you trust me." Cherry said, "Oh, yeah, I can imagine. That's so important. Yeah, trust is really big in any kind of relationship. If I didn't trust you, Evangeline, then, yeah, I wouldn't be here, would I? I'd be somewhere else, dancing and singing karaoke, because I haven't even had a turn yet. You've got so many friends. How come you've got so many friends?" Evangeline said, "I might just be lucky like that. I've got lots of friends." "Yeah, you have. So many of them that I ain't even had a turn yet. Crikey Mikey, I've been waiting all day." Just kidding. I really like how your friends sing. I don't mind waiting. But when I get on that microphone, oh my gosh, just wait and see what hits you. Evangeline said, "I think the bird would like to be just left alone. I can sense it. Otherwise it would be down here on the grass hanging out with us, wouldn't it?"
"Ah," said Cherry, "you are like an animal whisperer, aren't you? You're so smart." "Yeah, I get it. See, I don't read animals. Well, I know my sisters really well. Like, you probably know your friends really well. You get to know people, don't you? And like, you know me really well. And I mean, I don't think I know anyone better than Heidi. And anyone better than Vaya. So I don't really know what it's like. I do know what it's like not to know someone. Yeah, I do, obviously, because there's many people in the world that I don't know. But I'm kind of like you. I make friends really easy because I'm so cool and awesome. Just like you, I bet. Well, I know you are. Anyway, yeah. All right, get back to singing."
Evangeline went over to her friends and said it was Cherry's turn. Cherry said,
"OMG, Evangeline, you really are an animal whisperer. You know me so well."
Cherry went up to where the microphone was. There was an audience, obviously. The Stuffies and the kids were all waiting to see what song she was going to sing. Cherry paused and put one of her paws on her chin as if she was thinking very intensely. And then she started singing.
"Anything for you."
It was a slow song. All the kids and the animals were surprised. They thought she would probably sing something really upbeat as it was a dance party. But this sounded like a ballad.
"If you're not here,"
Cherry carried on singing.
"Since you said we're through."
It was a love song. It sounded like a broken heart love song.
"It's been like years."
Heidi went over to Cherry and tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Cherry, this is a bit sad for this party. It's a bit deep. Don't you think you should sing something happier?"
"Oh," said Cherry. "You know, I've been practicing that song so much lately. So much. And I'm so good at it. I just naturally went to the one I'm really, really good at. But I can definitely sing something else. Let me think."
She put her paw back on her chin and thought about it again for a minute. And then she started singing.
"'Cause I'm happy. Ride along if you feel like happy is just for you. 'Cause I'm happy."
Cherry was having a bit of a hard time remembering the words, but everyone knew what she was singing and instantly started jumping around, clapping and dancing.
Sing along if you feel like happiness is the clue. If you're happy.
It was quite funny. It was funny to watch because even though Cherry was terrible with the words, she was very confident, and that made it hilarious because she was dancing around as if she knew exactly what she was singing, and really, Cherry was just improvising. But I suppose to be an improviser, you have to be quite confident, right? You have to kind of just pull it out of your hat and just go with the flow and just hope that no one notices that you've got no clue what you're singing. And that's exactly what Cherry was doing. And all the kids loved it. Even Carmen got up at one point and started wagging her tail around as if she was swinging her back part of her body very chicly. It was a fun day. A really fun day. Evangeline had the bestest time. And then when everyone went home, the cats and all of her friends, she hugged everyone and said goodbye and gave them big smooches. And then it was time to get cleaned up for bed. She went upstairs and had a long, hot shower and washed off all of the day. She brushed her teeth. She flossed, because everyone has to floss. Then she jumped into bed and laid with her nightlight on, thinking about her day. She loved her friends. She was really happy that she got a visit from Heidi, Cherry, and Vaya. She snuggled in with her stuffies, Bun Bun Bunny, her lovey, Chocolate Chip, and her cheetah. Her eyes started to get heavy and slower every time she blinked. Now that she was actually still and quiet in her bed, she realized how much she'd been dancing and how tired her legs felt. Her legs had just a very mild, throbbing feeling, as if they were so tired they were throbbing. They felt heavy and sleepy in her bed. Her whole body felt really heavy and sleepy and tired. At one point, she lifted one of her arms to scratch her nose, and it felt like it weighed hundreds of pounds. When she put it back down next to her, it felt delicious to just rest. She felt like she was sinking deeper and deeper into her bed with every breath. Every time she breathed out, she sank and softened and relaxed deeper and deeper. It finally got to the point where her eyes felt so heavy that she couldn't keep them open. No matter how much she tried to keep staring at a point on her ceiling, her eyes were just so tired and so heavy that she finally closed her eyelids, and it felt so nice to just let them be closed. Her breathing got a little bit shallower and slower. And then, in no time at all, Evangeline was fast asleep, having only good dreams. No bad dreams. Only good dreams. The end.